Hi everyone, this is Bethany, BAteachergirl, and welcome to my new channel. I also have another YouTube channel called BACraftyGirl where I like to do rubber stamping and things. And I have been wanting to do a BAteachergirl channel for a really long time now, but I just didn't feel like I had the time to devote to it, and I just finished my master's in curriculum instruction and leadership, and I feel like now that that's completed, I now have time to devote to another YouTube and another Instagram. So also there were things that I was doing with teaching and school and stuff that I wanted to be able to share, but I didn't feel comfortable sharing on my craft channel. So this channel is going to be about school stuff. And yeah, so there will be a couple crafty things on this channel, but it's stuff that is related to school and things like that. So for my first video, I wanted to share my teacher planner that I created. I was inspired by watching all the Filofax videos that are out right now, and knew I wanted to do something like this, but really the Filofax videos really got me going and got me thinking. So this is my notebook. It's one of the mini Avery notebooks. I got mine at Staples because they have the colors, all the colors at Walmart. They just have white currently. So this is the front. I got this little clip that eventually I'll put my name on that slips on the spine of the book. And then I'm going to be doing an insert that to decorate the front of this. It's going to have this sticker that says, "Hello, my aliases," and it's going to say Miss Adams. And then I'll probably put my school name. And I will show you that when it's done. I ordered a rubber stamp to assist with that. So when I get it done, I'll share. So on the inside, this particular mini notebook has this more utilitarian pocket on the inside. I didn't necessarily want this pocket, but I wanted this color, and this color came with this pocket. So that's that. In this pocket, I have a 4-color pen, and then I have a Tinkerbell pen that I got at Disney World. Right here. And then here's my 4-color pen. And then I have some rainbow stickers and other stickers if I want to, you know, decorate or denote something as super important in my planner. Because I see a lot of people decorating. I don't know if I'll decorate that much, but as you can see, there's more stickers in here. So I'm just going to keep those in there. I might keep some sticky notepads and things like that in there too. So that's what's in that pocket for now. I also just recently bought these Sharpies at Target. They're the no bleed kind. And so this one is like a peachy color. This one is turquoise, and then mint and purple and hot pink. So I got those, and I'd never seen these colors before, so I picked those up. They were on an end cap at Target, and those might find their way in there. The Tinkerbell pen writes black, and then this pen has the fun colors, so I thought that would be appropriate to start off with. I really like these notebooks because the rings aren't on the spine, and I really, really like that, so you don't have to worry about your pages folding over and being weird when you close it because it's not on the spine. And then the first thing I did was I made a flyleaf out of some craft plastic, and then I hole punched it and then cut some little slits so that it could be removable without undoing the rings. And then I made it into a dashboard. I have some Hello Kitty clips and then an alligator clip, this post-it note, and these post-it notes, and then some little panda bear ones, and then some tabs just in case. And then these really cute owl stickies. So that's my little dashboard for the front. And yeah, this is a pocket. And what's nice about this size is when I get full piece sizes of paper, like at a meeting or something, I can fold them in half and it'll fit in that pocket. And now this first part is my calendar. I made a little bookmark out of the craft plastic and then cut the slits in the holes so that I could remove it. I might try to label the top. I made it so that it would stick out the top a little bit so I can flip right to it. This is like my calendar stuff. My classroom is has an owl theme, and I will definitely show when I get it all straightened out. I want to show like decorative things and craft things that I do in my classroom. I also want to share like center stuff. I like sharing. I like showing what I do, and hopefully you like to watch. So this part is my calendar. These calendars came, not this one, but the rest of the calendars came from Mailbox. The Organize It Now series, where there's a book for each month. That's where the actual calendars came from. Last year I just had a spiral notebook that I glued little calendars in, and I've always found that I would be thinking, like, even though it's July, I might be thinking of a thing I want to do in October, and I never really had a place to write it down. So what I did, so that I wouldn't forget, so what I did is this side has the calendar, and I've already marked in like teacher and services and things. And then this side is like a planner page just for me to jot down things that I'm thinking about so I don't forget. Like on this page I already wrote down that I want my kids to do the apple coloring page of what they like about school that I have. And then in this brainstorms little section I put ideas that I want to do for centers for the first week so they get used to doing centers without the work being super hard, so that they can focus on how to do the centers, not the content of the centers in the beginning. But yeah, I made this page and then just changed the months up at the top so that I had a place to write notes as I was looking at the calendar. I already know next year. I already had these calendars made before I knew kind of what notebook I was going to be using. Because I thought I'd just use a spiral one again, but I'm not. I already know for next year that I want to have the calendar. I want it vertical, not horizontal. So I'll have to find a new little template, but maybe I'll use it this way and I'll like it. So anyway, all of the months have the owl washi tape. And like this month has the pink and the green, and this one has the chevron. I already went in and blocked out the days of no school with red and marked like days that would be parties. And I already have, like, I do a Native American pocketbook thing in November. And like this past year, I was going through a lot of stuff personally, but there were just things I forgot to do this past year that I want to remember to do this year. So, yeah, here's my first little section that's calendars. Like, you know, month in a view, which I really like. And then I got these tabs at Walmart, I believe. And then this next section is actually my plan book. I made these pages. I'm gonna see how it goes this year, and hopefully I really like it. So I have, like, this is reading whole group, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna write what we do. And of course it's not gonna be so wordy, but, you know, write what I'm going to do. And then I have a little section for integration for writing, and then a little section for word wall in that whole time. And then for reading small group, I have 8 centers. So I have 8 spots here. So these are what the students are doing in the centers during small group time. And then math whole group, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then what I want the CGI problems to focus on. And then this is math small group, and these are the actual centers. So I'll write in there what the actual centers are. And then this little sheet I came up with because these were for the actual centers, but I didn't have anything for what I was going to actually do at the teacher table. So I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I can actually write what I'm going to do at teacher table for each group. And then also for math small groups as well, what I'm going to do at the teacher table with each group. And then on the back is Tier 2 and Tier 3 intervention times. If you're in Kansas, you know about the tiered system of support. The base level being instruction all students are getting, the middle level being instruction that some students are getting, and then the top of the triangle is instruction that a few students are getting on top of all of the other tiers. So I have intervention time to work with those students. So I'm going to write what I actually am doing with those students during that time. I got this at Target. It came on, these 4 little tags came on this kind of ruler, and you just clip it in. And then I glued on these little memo pads on the back so that I could use the Real Estate 4 sticky pads, and so that I have flags and sticky notes on the same thing. So I really like that. I made another little bookmark so I can flip right to the page I am. And also, since I don't have a whole ton of room, I thought it would be nice to have a larger, because I made it a little wider than the first one, to put sticky notes on if I need reminders within the plan, since I don't have a whole lot of spare space. And then on the side I have morning work. I can just quick write down what I want to do for morning work those days. And then for MERP, which is monitored independent practice, kind of like DEAR time, but I'm calling kids to my table and having them read to me during that time too. And just, I made this so I can write down kids' names and what day of the week I'm going to see them. This is science, social studies, PE. I alternate science and social studies, and then every other day my kids have PE during that time. So some of these days will be PE, some of these days will be science, some of these days will be social studies. So I can just write what we're going to work on. And then reading teacher table groups and math teacher table groups, and I can just write the students' names in. And then up here I can write what their actual name of their group is. And then meeting notes, and then special events and reminders. So we'll see how this goes. I really like it. I printed it double-sided so that I could, get the most bang for my buck space-wise. I did decorate all the edges of the pages with washi tape, and I really like it, except for it made my pages extra thick, so now I just don't have as much room with my rings, which is kind of sad. But yeah, that's what I created. I also created, I made another fly leaf to put sticky notes on for when I do my flex groups, my reading or math, and then I did this flex groups pre-sort. And then you can circle reading or math or tier 1 or tier 2, whatever you're grouping for. And then name the groups and then put the kids' names in. I did little boxes, and I also did a big box in case there was a lot of kids that needed a skill. So I made those. I really like those a lot, actually. And then I also did a seating chart one. And then this is so I can put my kids into groups first. And then I can actually put it in the seating chart where they're actually sitting, which is really cool. So yeah. Oh, and I decorated it with washi tape too. And so yeah, that's my first video. I hope you really like it. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments, and I will try to respond to you the best I can. And I think that's all I have to share for now. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!